To this awesome video. In this video, we will be reacting to another video. In this video, we will be reacting to most dangerous ways of traveling. There's some dangerous ways of traveling. And I'm sorry, you guys, I am not hyper today because my car broke down. If you guys don't remember, I had to postpone my vacation. Go watch that video. Then just like vacation postponed / 3,000 subscribers special or something like that. So go watch that video to know why my vacation was postponed. The vacation is now going to be from June 1st to June 4th. Oh yeah. So, well, that's my vacation. Your videos probably will be starting about June 3rd or 4th-ish, I would guess. So yeah. Hopefully we'll have some fun and have a blast. But I also want to say thank you guys so much for all your support. Oh wait, probably should finish on what I was saying first. So my vacation was postponed. I had to reschedule everything. Finally rescheduled it today. And well, yeah. I'm not letting my vacation stop me from having fun though. Not happening. Not letting my torture stop me. But since my car did break down, I had to ride my bike to work, and I'm still doing it probably for this week too. Most of this week at least. And that means I have to ride my bike to work. And I've been doing it in 80, 90 degree weather. So that's fun. And it's like 7 miles to work. So yeah. So I don't have any energy right now. So let's get into this video.
Welcome back to the Top 10 Trends. In today's video, we're going to have a look at the 10 most dangerous ways of traveling. Let's get into the video. 1. Motorcycles. Technically, motorcycles are a subset of motor vehicles, though they deserve a special mention in any discussion of dangerous modes of transportation. Reports show that 4,295 people lost their lives in motorcycle crashes in the United States in 2014. While that number represents a fraction of all motor vehicle fatalities, remember this fact. In 2014, motorcyclists involved in crashes had death rates 27 times higher than people in passenger vehicle crashes. A motorcyclist who traveled 15 miles every day for a year had an astonishing 1 in 860 chance of dying, Savage wrote. The rate per passenger mile was 29 times that for automobiles and light trucks. By contrast, a person who took a 500-mile flight every single day for a year would have a fatality risk of 1 in 85,000. 2. Bicycles. Bicycles are also considered to be a subset of motor vehicles, at least as far as the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety is concerned. According to the IIHS, 720 people lost their lives in bicycle crashes in...
Okay, I would say this. I almost got hit yesterday because this person wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was paying attention. He wasn't there, and then all of a sudden I turned again and he was there. Like, right in front of me. If I was probably a foot farther, he would have hit me.
2014. How safe you are while riding a bicycle depends largely on whether or not you wear a helmet. Of those 720 fatalities, at least 60% were not wearing a helmet, and a good portion of the remaining percentage were instances in which the use of a helmet was not known. IIHS estimates that wearing a helmet reduces a person's chance of a fatality by 85%. Despite the fact that bicycles have significantly lower fatality rates than motorcycles or other vehicle types, it would not be fair to say that they're without risks. Cycling is one of the biggest causes of sports-related or recreational activity-related brain injuries, which is yet another reason to wear a helmet. 3.
Wear your helmet,
Planes.
don't be me.
One of the most frequently used statements used to reassure airline passengers of their safety is that you're more likely to die in your car than you are in the airplane. The statement is, by all measures, a true one. The DOT lists 439 fatalities in 2014 in air-related transportation modes. Of those fatalities, none were in commuter air carriers. There are no such things as minor airplane collisions or crash landings. These occurrences are devastating, life-altering events. Aviation accident rates have gone down in recent years, but the growing popularity of private jet travel and helicopter flights may soon reverse that trend. Compare it to other major forms of transportation. With 0.04 deaths per 100 million miles traveled, train travel is much more dangerous than airplane's 0.01 deaths per 100 million miles. However, air travel is only as safe as the operator, the equipment, and the training procedures that underlie the flight itself. Without stringent aviation safety training and controls, air travel is unsafe for private and commercial passengers. 4. Walking. Intuitively, it would seem as though walking would be as safe as any other form of transportation. These statistics, however, tell us otherwise. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reports that 4,735 pedestrians were killed in 2013. Another 150,000 pedestrians were treated in emergency rooms for their injuries. While walking might seem safe, we are incredibly vulnerable as pedestrians, especially when we're struck by automobiles. One of the biggest contributing factors to pedestrian injury and fatalities is alcohol. Alcohol is involved in nearly half of all traffic-related pedestrian fatalities.
Fair enough.
5. Boats. In 2014, the United States Coast Guard counted 610 deaths and 2,678 injuries relating to recreational boating accidents. However, as a mode of transportation, boats are much safer than they are for recreation. The DOT counted 676 fatalities in water-related modes of transportation, meaning that the remaining 66 fatalities occurred through non-recreational boating accidents. The DOT reports that 14 fatalities occurred on passengers' vessels in 2014.
There's
6. Train. Railroad deaths totaled 893 in 2021, a 20% increase from the 2020 revised total of 744, and the highest since 2007. Non-fatal injuries totaled 5,781, a 4% increase from the 2020 revised total of 5,544. From 2020 to 2021, fatalities at highway rail crossings increased by 21%, while fatalities involving other types of incidents increased by 20%. The latter included 617 deaths, 94% attributed to trespassers. 11 employees were killed while on duty, equal to the 2020 death toll. There were 6 train passenger deaths, up from 2 deaths in 2020. The ratio of railroad-related deaths to non-fatal injuries and illnesses is about 1 to 6. In 2021, of the 893 deaths, 26% occurred at rail crossings. Of the 3,260 non-fatal occupational railroad injuries and illnesses reported in 2021, 66 were attributed to highway rail crossing incidents. 7. Buses. Vehicles with a capacity of 10 passengers or more represented just 0.1% of the total fatalities. On average, there were approximately 40 fatalities per year, with drivers and other bus company employees representing 25% of lives lost. Scheduled and charter service accounted for 44% of total bus fatalities. The balance of deaths occurred with school buses, 23%, urban transit, 11%, and a variety of private shuttles, church buses, and other services, 22%. The fatality rate per billion passenger miles for buses is relatively low, 0.11. However, this is still 65% greater than that for aviation, and doesn't include victims of crime. 8. Trucks. Truck driving is one of the most dangerous professions in the world today. Truck driving isn't just dangerous for the driver. Truck and big rig accidents account for the second highest number of road accident fatalities in the US because they're usually loaded with heavy cargo. Even a slight mistake or misjudgment by the driver can cause the large vehicle being driven to go out of control and ram into other vehicles or buildings, causing a loss of both property and life. A US government report found that 65% of on-the-job deaths of truck drivers were caused due to crashes and road accidents. Every year, there are more than 400,000 road accidents involving large vehicles and trucks. That's nearly 1,100 a day. In 2016, there were more than 475,000 police-reported crashes involving large trucks. More than 103,000 crashes resulted in injuries to someone, while there were 3,864 fatal crashes. The same study by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration shows that the majority of accidents occurred in rural areas or high-intensity highways. Approximately 61% of all fatal crashes occurred in rural areas, and 27% occurred on interstate highways. 9. Cars. In the United States, about 38,000 people die every year in automobile crashes. Many of these accidents are avoidable and are often a result of driver behavior like drunk driving, speeding, using a cell phone while driving, and driving in precarious weather conditions. The roads in the United States are some of the busiest in the world. The country has an estimated 280 million vehicles and more than 227.5 million drivers. On average, there are over 6 million passenger car accidents in the US every year. Road crashes are the leading cause of death in the country, resulting in more than 38,000 people losing their lives each year. 10. Helicopter. From the year 2016 to 2017, fatal helicopter accident rates jumped from 0.54 accidents per every 100,000 flight hours to 0.6 accidents per every 100,000 flight hours. This number increased again in 2018 to 0.72 fatal accidents for every 100,000 hours. Additionally, the number of fatalities per 100,000 flight hours rose from 1.02 in 2017 to 1.64 in 2018. In 2019, there were 122 helicopter accidents, 24 of which were fatal, resulting in 51 fatalities. While there is an overall declining trend in helicopter accidents and helicopter accident fatalities, when looking at the past 20 years, not enough precautions have been taken to prevent these tragedies. So, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching the video.
Wow, crazy, guys. Well, yeah, that would be it for the video. If you guys are new, please subscribe. Don't forget to like, and I will see you guys on next time. Goodbye.